OverDose Vapes. Keep your coils tight. Keep your wicks wet. If you're looking for new flavors, I'm all about the clouds, bro. Filling up a clear row, we're dripping on the sub-ohm reviews for the juice while traffic jobs post viewed on YouTube and prepare for overdose.
Hello, welcome back to OverDoseVapes. This is Travis, taking a look at some little piece of hardware for you guys, and this is the Drop Solo, boom, from Digiflavor and Brian from the Vapor Chronicles. He designed it, they produced it, and we get to vape it. You know, luckily for us. So I'm giving away my hand right now because yeah, I enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely enjoyed this. Me and Panda, we were big fans of the original Drop. Okay, we loved it. We thought it was like, the deck was perfect, the airflow was amazing. The only gripe we had was that it was ugly as sin. It was the ugliest RDA I've ever used. You know, no, not actually. I've used some really ugly RDAs, but it just never fit anything. You know, like as far as like aesthetics, the colors. You know, I had the silver and black one, and so it just never matched anything 100%. It just felt, you know, it wasn't. It was the face only a mother could love, but it was functionally the absolute best RDA released during that time. You know, during last year. 100%, without a doubt, the best RDA that we used all year. And we continue to use it. Me and her both use it on a daily basis. It is absolutely great. Dual coils, tons of airflow, mech mods, low ohms. That's how I've always vaped. And so I never really bit into the whole single coil RDA. But after I saw the Drop Solo, I was interested because it gives you dual airflow. Okay, first off, this is not a restricted mouth-to-lung device at all. And I was interested in that. The way that the deck is designed, you know, you're going to see it up close, but it's just like half a drop. So it's not like there's a big space, you know, to fill. It's to me it looked like, hey, this is the kind of single core RDA I could get behind. All right, came with two top caps, which I love. I love any kind of choice like that. Two top caps with different sorts of airflow, which I think is important. You don't want just two top caps that give you the same exact experience. They're just made out of different materials. To me, that's a waste of time. It's just a waste, right? So I was just intrigued. I was very intrigued. So why don't we go close, check it out up close, and then we can really dig into my opinions on this, okay? Let's do that. Let's absolutely do that. it's so well built. It's so well built. As you can see from the up close sections, the design of this is just perfect. The deck is amazing. You're fitting all your big coils in there. This is a coil builder's dream. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know what? To me, it's less about the fact that it's single coil. It's not about restricting the airflow or anything like that. To me, it's about being able to put those super low ohm coils that you can't put in dual. You can't put 2 of them in an RDA because you're going to explode your face. This is going to allow you to put all your builds, all those crazy staples, all those crazy quad parallels, all this other crap that we use nowadays. You can stick it in here. This has so much flexibility of use. Plus, it gives you the ability to do those dual airflows. That's so important to me. It's so, so important. All the things that I loved about the drop are here. It has the locking top cap where you slot it in, so you're not spinning around. It's easy to take on and off. It does everything right. It has the 810 drip tip standard instead of the 510, which a lot of times when people go down to the 22 millimeter, they go back to the 510, which is so unnecessary. This continues to use 810, which I love. It includes 2 great drip tips. This PMAA drip tips, which I think are amazing. Love it. The only thing is, and even the PMAA drip tip or top cap has adjustable airflow. How often do you see that? I'm gushing because I think this is, I don't think. This is my opinion, so I'm going to say my opinion. This is the best single coil RDA on the market. Full stop. It's just the best. It's the best for what I want, all right? For what I'm looking for, which is a single coil RDA to show off my big fat coils that I'm not going to be able to put dual coils into an RDA with, that I can use in this, get a great vape experience, still get fat lung hits off of it, and great flavor. This has the best flavor for any single coil RDA that I have ever used. Again, full stop, ever used. Because it's giving me the same airflow. It's giving me it's giving me what I want. It feels like I'm vaping a dual coil. It does. I never feel like I'm vaping a single coil. Every other time I vaped a single coil RDA, it feels less than. It feels like I'm not getting the same experience. It feels weak. It feels marginal. It feels just small, This feels like a full RDA, a full dual coil RDA, but it's only got the single coil. I don't know how they did it, but it works so expertly. So the build deck is perfect on this. Absolutely perfect. It gives you a ton of room. It is extremely easy to install coils. Any coil that I've thrown at it, I have been able to stuff in there without any issue. The flavor is amazing. It has full flavor, like you're using a dual coil RDA with a single coil. It gives you a ton of airflow with a lot of options. You can take it all the way down to a mouth-to-lung experience if you want, but you can also have a full-bore, giant, fat lung hit if you want. It's just giving you all the options. It's everything for everybody, in my opinion. The materials of this RDA, which you guys know, a lot of times I harp on quite a bit because a good RDA can be hampered by the fact that it's made from subpar materials. This is made from absolutely peak materials. It is next level. It's just next level in every single way. And it fixes the one thing that I didn't like about the original drop, which was the aesthetics. This looks amazing. It looks great. It is extremely aesthetically pleasing. This is a step above the majority of products being released. So, Digiflavor did a huge job, did an amazing job with the production of this RDA, and Brian from the Vapor Chronicles did an astounding job of designing this. Can't say enough how much I enjoy this thing. Scoring it, I'm going to give it a 4.9 out of 5. This is the second 4.9 out of 5 I've given today, the second being to this e-liquid, and that's why I'm using them together. It is perfection. The two of these together is perfection. Put your best e-liquid in here. It's like wearing your best suit on a date, or your best outfit on a date. You want to make sure you're using your best e-liquid with this RDA because you're getting the most out of it. It just brings out notes that you don't even know are there. It's just perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I almost gave it a 5, but I've never given a 5 before. We've never seen anything that's just absolutely perfect. And so, and they're given a 5. And so, but this is as close as I'll get to a 5, and that's 4.9. In my opinion, this is perfect. Not just perfect for people who are looking for a single coil RDA, but just for people in general. If you're looking for an RDA, this is something you should definitely consider picking up. The one thing that kept me from giving it a 5 is that, in my opinion, this is a pro to me, but to most people, it's going to be a con, and that's the fact that it's 22 millimeter. I'm old school. You know, I don't mean to harp on that, but I'm definitely old school. I cut my teeth, again, on 22 millimeter RDAs. And so I prefer 22 millimeter RDAs. I'm familiar with them. I like the flavor from them. I like the way they look on a mod. I like the sleekness of this. So I enjoy that. But for most people, of course, they're going to want that 24 millimeter because that's what most mods are being produced at nowadays. For me, though, not an issue. I love it. So, but then the one con for the majority of people is going to be this. It's not 24. It's 22. Again, another con might be that it's single coil instead of dual coil. But you won't even notice when you're vaping this. With the right coil in here, you're going to get such an outstanding experience that you're not even going to care that you got 1 coil or 2 coils or 6 coils. It just works so well. So, again, I want to thank Brian so much for being such a gentleman and for facilitating this. You are an amazing person. If you haven't, I'm sure you guys have. If you're watching this channel, I'm sure you're very aware of his channel. But if not, go check him out. I'll leave a link below so you can check out his channel. And I will leave a link below so you guys can check this out. This RDA, you got to get your hands on it. I can't recommend it enough. I think it is a must-have part of every single vapor's arsenal. It's so good. It's so good. Especially, you know, coil builders. Get it. Because this is what you should be putting your coils in. Those big single coils that you're producing. Because I know I produce a lot of single coils just because it's something wild that I know is not going to, you know, you can't sustain 2 of them in an RDA. So I produce 1 of them, and this is what I'm going to be putting them in. This is definitely, and I'm going to be taking lots of pictures with this RDA for coil shots. So thank you so much to Digiflavor and to Brian from Vapor Chronicles for sending this out. Can't say thank you enough. Really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. And until next time, keep your coils tight, put them in the old drop solo, and I'll see you next time.